Hey, Nitin, I'm getting hungry. Why don't you go grab us some food to eat?
Yeah. What do you feel like? Maybe like steak or something?
Steak? No, something cheaper and faster than that.
All right, Chick-fil-A then.
Chick-fil-A? Are you treating?
No.
All right, let's get something even cheaper. I used to buy like a house every single day. Now I'm buying a house like every 2 or 3 days. I need to cut the cost down.
All right, something cheaper it is. What's cheaper than Chick-fil-A though?
Hell if I know, you go figure it out.
All right, fuck it. Yo, do you got peanut butter? All right, bet. All right, Abraham, you told me to grab you lunch. I gave you a couple options. You said they were too expensive, get something cheaper. I did the best I could. I got the cheapest shit I could possibly find. A lot of people consider these types of food like struggle meals when people don't have a lot of money. Let's see what you think of them and see if they're worth the price that they cost.
All right, I'm gonna try them. I just want you to know I was kidding about all that. I thought you were taking that as a joke and really got like food that I like, but since you got this stuff, let's try it, see what happens.
Yeah, no, I try to get you the cheapest shit possible, so.
Great.
All right, let's do
Can't
this.
wait.
Let's start this one off a little easy. This is, I think, one of the most ultimate struggle meals. I almost feel like it's like prison food. I mean, it's pretty basic, but this next item is just black beans and rice.
Black beans and rice.
All right, next we got rice and beans, which is like microwavable rice, and I'm just gonna put beans on top of them. I mean, these are like the most plain foods in the world, so like, how could you hate this? I mean, I can't imagine loving it, but like, I don't think it's gonna be horrible. I don't think it's gonna be great. I think that's what he's gonna think.
So what's cool about these rice and beans, one of my favorite songs growing up was by KRS-One that called Love Was Gonna Get Ya, and he talked about now it's steak with the beans and rice. So I know that beans and rice is a cheap food, which is kind of cool. So let's try it, see what it tastes like. I mean, it's average.
It's just beans and rice.
It's just beans and rice. I mean, it's not like good or bad, but I can see how this could be filling though.
Yeah.
It's a lot of carbs. This seems like something that would be really, really cheap. I could eat this stuff. I mean, obviously none of the stuff that I'm eating today has any sauce or anything with it, which would probably make it a little bit better, but I guess that would make the price go up.
So I think we could have gotten this for cheaper, but like, we're limited to using stuff with a microwave. But even with all that being said, this only cost us 45 cents.
45 cents for a bowl?
Yeah, so it's 30 cents for the rice and 15 cents for the beans.
So the rice costs more than the beans?
Yeah, just because they're microwavable.
Oh, so if it wasn't microwavable, it would have been...
Yeah, I think it would have been like probably like
nothing.
25 cents or like maybe even less.
All right, cool. Well, this isn't so bad either. This is something I could definitely eat.
All right, cool. So the next item is super popular. A lot of you guys have heard of it, ramen noodles. Let's see what you think about these. These are chicken flavored. All right, so I know Abraham's not like a big ramen guy, so I think he's just gonna think this is okay at best. Like, I don't think he's gonna think it's phenomenal, but he's gonna be like, yeah, it's what you expect for what it is.
I actually like ramen noodles, so let's see. I don't know if I had this brand or not before, but let's see here. Yeah, these I like.
Yeah, like you wouldn't even think about the cost. You would just eat them just if they were convenient.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I would eat these. I don't care what they cost, but I think they're cheap because noodles are cheap in general.
What do you think that those cost?
I mean, I would imagine you could buy these at the Dollar Tree, which is $1.25 now, but probably they're less than mac and cheese. So the mac and cheese was $2, so somewhere between $1.25 and $2.
That was 58 cents.
58 cents?
Yeah.
This is a great deal. For 58 cents. Yeah. Holy crap! Oh my god, this is good shit.
And it's actually cheaper if you don't get it in that cup. So you could get it, I think, like almost like 20 cents for like those packs you have to put in boiling water, like in a pan. Yeah, 58 cents.
That's good stuff.
You're gonna start eating this a little more often.
Wow.
Now, if you had to rate the deal aspect of it, just because you think it's such a good deal.
The deal is obviously a 10 out of 10. But even the taste of it, like, it's still like at least a 7.
All right, so this next item, I don't know if you've heard of before, but it's called syrup sandwiches. And
syrup sandwiches.
Syrup sandwiches. You heard of that?
No.
So what syrup sandwich is it's 2 pieces of white bread with maple syrup on the inside. And I'm not talking like organic maple syrup. I'm talking like, you know, the one that you get from the grocery store that doesn't have any real maple in it, like the fakest of maple syrups, just in between 2 slices of bread. All right, so we're gonna make some syrup sandwiches. Let's see. I honestly think Abraham's gonna like this a little more than he thinks he would. But at the end of the day, he's gonna be like, it's syrup and white bread. Like, I think he's gonna be super literal about it and not give too much feedback. But I do think he's gonna think it's like decent. Let's see.
People eat this?
Yeah. This is like a pretty common struggle meal.
Oh my gosh, I've never heard of this. Let me see. This is. Oh, it's not good, but it's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
Yeah.
It almost feels kind of like pancakes.
Yeah, to some degree.
Yeah.
It's not toasted. If it was toasted, it'd probably be a little better.
I actually don't think they're that bad. I tried one before we shot, and I actually kind of liked it. It was my first time having it.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, actually. It's sweet, so it's almost like a dessert.
There's 2 ingredients in that. There's white bread and there's maple syrup. So what do you think that costs?
Like a whole loaf of bread is what? $2-3. A slice of bread can't be more than 10 cents. The syrup, I mean, you get a whole jar of syrup. You could probably make 50 sandwiches. So, I mean, this can't be more than 25, 50 cents.
So it's 34 cents, basically 15 cents for each slice of bread, and then, you know, 3-4 cents for the maple
I can see
syrup.
somebody eating this. I mean, it's not my thing. It wouldn't be something I would eat. I would definitely get the ramen noodles first.
Yeah.
But,
this is definitely like, you have nothing in your house and you're like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just grab these 2 things and put them together. Like,
yeah, I would think, is peanut butter and jelly more or something? Or?
Yeah, way more.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
way
way more. Yeah, significantly more. This next item, I'm gonna warn you, this smelled absolutely horrible as we were making this. This is Hungry Man's Salisbury steak, which the visual appeal is about a -10. I mean, that looks disgusting. That's a brownie.
Oh, thank God.
What'd you think that was?
I don't know. I was scared.
I've never tried a Hungry Man myself, so it's hard to tell what I think it is. I mean, this just looks so bad that I think he's gonna like absolutely roast the fuck out of this.
Oh my God.
So I want you to rate every single item. So that's a Salisbury steak.
Oh God, it smells so bad. It doesn't seem like it's cooked long enough. Oh my God, this is gonna be rough. Is this real meat?
Probably not.
Oh, that's bad.
Like dog food bad?
Yeah. Hey, what's this?
That's mashed potatoes.
It's better than the meat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think those are some green beans.
The green beans aren't bad.
So you would eat the mashed potatoes and the green beans?
I would eat mashed potatoes and green beans.
All right, let's see the dessert.
You swear this is a brownie?
Yeah, that's a brownie for sure. I mean, or at least that's what they advertised.
Oh my God, doesn't even smell that good. Dude, it's so dry. It's not good.
No. All right, so let's get an individual rating for each item on that plate, and then just an overall score of taste.
The taste is bad even. That Salisbury steak, and I'd give it like a 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah,
Oh
it was bad. I don't know if I was really hungry, I'd probably force myself to eat it, but I wouldn't be happy. The brownie, same, probably right there in that 1.5, 2 maybe.
Damn.
I mean, it's bad. It's dry. It doesn't taste like chocolatey. Yeah, and the texture, everything. The green beans, I would actually probably give like a 6 or 7. The mashed potatoes, probably right around that 5 or 6 maybe.
Okay.
It's not terrible either.
So what would you pay for that? Would you even pay for that?
Well, I wouldn't pay for it, but what do I think this will cost? I mean, meat costs something, so it's gotta be at least $3, $4 at least, I would imagine.
So that costs $4.79.
That much?
Yeah.
So it's not that cheap.
Yeah, it's not really that affordable. But you know what's weird? Hungry Man's supposedly a notoriously affordable meal, which is weird. So put it into perspective, you could have had like almost 10 ramen noodles for the cost of that.
Ramen noodles is so good compared to this. All right, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's throw that shit away. I need to get some water after that one. That was rough.
All right, so this next item, which is our last item, you seem kind of excited for. I would be fucking disgusted by this, to be honest with you. This is just saltines and then canned tuna.
Saltines and canned tuna. I like tuna though, that's the thing.
So this is tuna, which Abraham doesn't really have a problem with. He actually likes fish. That is disgusting, oh my God. He likes tuna. Dude, that smells like cat food, like bad, but I don't think he'll have a problem with this. Like, I think he'll actually like it. I don't know why I just did that. That's disgusting. No, but overall, I think he'll like it. I don't think he'll have an issue with it. And then saltine crackers, I mean, like, I don't think anyone really hates saltine crackers with a passion. So I think he's just gonna be like, he won't be impressed by any means, but I don't think he'll be like super like disgusted.
I like tuna though, that's the thing.
Yeah, but with nothing on it.
I like stuff plain. I mean, you got a cheap tuna brand for sure. Very fishy. I'm not so excited anymore.
We gotta finish the plate.
Yeah. This is the cheapest tuna for sure. Oh my God, very fishy. Man, I like tuna. This is pretty bad. The low side of tuna for sure. As far as taste, this is down there. This is definitely like 2.5. This is a little bit better than the Salisbury steak. Okay. Only because it's very fishy. I don't know the brand or whatever this is.
So what do you think about the saltine cracker element?
I like the saltine crackers.
Just
saltine
whatever.
crackers took some of the fishiness away.
What do you think this costs?
A cheap can of tuna shouldn't cost more than $1. This is probably just a small part of a can. What does crackers cost? Like a buck or two for a big thing. These are, each cracker can't cost more than 5 or 10 cents. So this whole thing, 50 cents.
So that whole thing costs $1.23 because it's a cent per cracker, and then it's $1.17, and that's a whole.
I can't believe
can of
it's
tuna.
1 cent a cracker. That's crazy.
That's honestly, I would just get the crackers.
The tuna makes sense if it's a whole can. I didn't realize it was a whole can, but 1 cent a cracker? That's way lower than I would have thought. I would have thought crackers are at least 5 or 10 cents. 5 cents.
That's actually a little bit less than a penny. It's like 0.097 of a cent.
Holy crap.
You tried all of our broke food. What do you think about it? Do you regret asking me for a cheap lunch? You're gonna do that again?
I'm never gonna do that again. But honestly, if you bring me ramen, I might. If I was, low on money, didn't have a lot of money, I could live off this stuff. I think if you go out and just pick the things that you really like that are cheap, I think, yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, I think these things are like notoriously cheap things, but I think there are probably, if not as cheap, just a little bit more expensive that are like dramatically better that you could probably afford. So I don't think like eating on a budget is that difficult if you really like pay mind to it and like choose the right stuff. With all that being said, which of these items would you eat like in your normal life, if any, and which one would you like never get again no matter the circumstance?
I mean, I would definitely eat the ramens a lot. Definitely eat the rice and beans a lot. I mean, I like tuna, so I eat tuna a lot, but I would just get a different brand. Definitely that meal was the worst. That hungry meal was bad.
I think overall what's cool about this video is like you don't like fancy food. Like, you like the most normal shit.
My go-to foods are gonna be like somewhere between like a Chick-fil-A and a Chipotle. Like those are what I get. Once you get like much nicer than Chipotle, I don't like eat a whole lot of that. And once you get like much worse than Chick-fil-A, I don't eat much of that either.
All right, so damn, you really like that shit. You're eating it.
I can eat this stuff.
All right, so if you had a guess, we just ate all that food. How much do you think all that was?
I mean, most of the stuff was 50 cents to $1.50. And then you had that really expensive $4 something meal that was probably the worst meal out of all. With that expensive meal, you're probably, close to $10. But if you took that out, that's probably over half of it.
It's exactly $9.33, which is actually kind of crazy. Like, that's like a Chipotle bowl, but that's one meal versus like, what, 6 meals worth? And one of them was like the shittiest one, like you just said.
You know something that would be really cool that I actually like to do now? We did all these struggle meals. Let's go out to where all the homeless people are in Atlanta, and let's just buy like a ton of food, and like let's just talk to everybody there, see like how they got there, see like what they can do to improve themselves, and let's just give everybody like good meals one day.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, well, we'll hook that up.
All right, if you guys want to see that video, comment down below, like, subscribe, comment. If you guys want to see more videos like these, let us know in the comments below.